that there is no word as late for art or something that you're passionate about. What matters is the progress. And to me, I have a background where I was never been in a topic, so I myself believe that I was a waste of time, which I agree. I was hopefully disgusting for thinking that way. And in high school, every time there is art class, either we have break time or another teacher just scoop in. So art is being treated as shit in my country. After high school, I was studying German at the university, which kinda was also my instant choice because I did not really know what to do, and also because the education system after high school is I use Pinterest for my reference because my brain is not working anymore based on the grade that you achieved. So one evening in 2022, I couldn't sleep and I was so anxious about not knowing what I want in life. I was like, let's say I just spoke German, but I suck at communication and socializing. Like I really do. And it is bad enough that I struggle to communicate with my own language. Then out of nowhere, there's like this voice telling me that I should ask my dad to teach me drawing. And I was like, why? It answers like I need to keep the heritage. I mean, if I think about it right now, it's just funny. If my dad dies, then who would carry out the family talent? I know it sounds cheesy, but sometimes when the reality hits me that way, though that idea really didn't solve my worry about my career. I did ask my dad the next day. I'm so much closer to finish this. How many more I have to go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That goes on, and I learned basic stuff from my dad and drew every day. Plus YouTube in addition was my learning platform. Then I did some side hustles customizing phone cases for fun because I have the equipment, and why not? I was so excited and thought I am cool in the beginning because I was like, oh, I can shape anything with my hand, I just need a pen. In the first place, getting the idea of asking my dad to teach me about art was the time when I was being thrown with reality check. I was like, maybe I am destined to take this road. I would have never ever imagined myself doing art, which is now so crazy if I think about it, because now all I'm good at is art. I suck at communication. Anyway, so having this false image of myself, thinking I'm cool, I can draw everything, it kills me from keep learning. I kind of stopped myself from my own growth. That's why my skill wasn't improved as much as other artists would in 4 years. Then I thought being able to just draw what I see isn't gonna make me a career, even though I can't draw everything I see. But due to that fact, I was like rushing to find my own style and be unique. There was straight weeks when I don't draw at all. Every time I draw, I felt as if it's a copy of something and it has no meaning. Meanwhile, I had a full-time job as a cashier, waitress, and office administrator. I don't know how I got that job. These give me a bit of support as I have to eat, live, and to look cool and pay for dinner if I ever went out on a date. Then I felt guilty after not practicing, which I think all the people would feel like this if they really think that they are artists. And I want to say it is okay to have not found your style yet, and feeling that way means that you are on the right path as an artist. You are to become, but you gotta have the patience, just like every motivational speaker will say, and have the habit that you just have to draw 3 hours or 2 hours daily. Then you will get closer to find your style. What I do now is that I put this realization in my head. I am working 5 hours, 8 hours for other company without distraction, because you have to be serious when you work, because this is not your business and they are paying you, so you gotta put all in. I was like, well, if I can set aside 5 hours of my time for other person business, then why can't I do it for my own good? It helps me. If you don't know what to draw, just scribble. I think scribble, it sounds like scramble egg. You know what I mean. Just scribble. That will ease your mind and idea will just appear. Back to my first drawing, it was a proportion of a face. My dad taught me with his own skill and technique, which is skilled with the square boss. I hope you understand me, really know the term. I was so conscious about the measurement, and it took me 2 hours just to have the skill for a face, do the outline of the eyes, nose, some essential features of the face should have, let alone the shade shading. Fully done the portrait, it took me 2 days or sometimes 3 days with shading. Then I practiced with several rough sketches and watch YouTube to see how other people draw faces, and there were several. I remember one artist was drawing faces like a paper sketch, which I don't really like it. I tried it, but it doesn't really work for me. And I tried the circle outline, which is very universal. I find it really easy, much more easier than what my dad taught me. Sorry. I drew several cows in different perspectives, but I really hate drawing the objects like fruits and furniture because they have to be exact. But with the face, who defines the beauty? So during my art project, I was before very fascinated by this scribble drawing. I saw that technique from Pinterest. From the first try, I was amazed how fast I could finish the drawing, so it became my lazy way to escape from doing the shading. And plus, people think it's cool. I did a lot of scribble art. I was like 19. All I care was, to be cool. Now I just think it doesn't involve my technique. It is just so simple. But don't get me wrong, this is just my personal belief. So to be clear, I'm not saying artists who dare scribble art are lazy. I did lots of dark art before. I capture the horror. I like turning everything I see into creepy form, which is bad for me mentally because at the time I want to think of myself as being psycho. I'm not. Well, I don't know if that counts because a real psycho would say I'm not psycho, but I'm not. I was always depressed. My mind became abnormal because of the drawing that I do. It has the influence. So I started changing slowly for my own sake. And during that process, I had experienced myself during that progress of trying to change of what I see, what I feel, and my thought. There was time I turned off my emotions and not dive deep into it, which is good, but also comes with a cost at the same time. Then I purely focus on trend and composition rather than being consumed by the feeling that art evokes. I have no motivation to draw, but also even when I draw, that lead to losing the rawness and the intensity that makes art powerful. It will block the creativity. The trick was I switched my attention. Let's say, for instance, what if pandas were born clever? And then I would keep imagining them with business suit, taking all the business over the wall with a cigarette in their hand, because that's what business people look like nowadays. Or what if chickens don't scream in the morning? I tried to see in opposite way. I started copying other people, use sketches and cartoon characters for practicing. Slowly I realized that art isn't just about being able to draw what you see, it's the feeling you get by looking at it and illustrate that mood and draw people inside your art. Now it's been like almost a year I've been in my illustration class, so I see incredible art some other students create and I'm very astonished. That makes me feel a bit small, to be honest, because some of them have been in touch with art since they were young and I'm like nothing in comparison. There is always a roller coaster and I am still in this up and down till this moment. I gotta say that's the art. I wish I could give you clear instruction. Like the thing is that you gotta experience every single thing on your own and question yourself, reflect back and then move forward to your goal. Till this moment, I don't feel the need to be able to draw everything to become a good artist because like I said, who defines what's good? I can specialize in one way, whatever is to me. Like if drawing figure makes me feel happy, then that's what I'm gonna specialize. I'm gonna make a career out of it. So I finished everything. It took me 3 days.